Pakistan is in turmoil. A general election is due in November but could be delayed, causing deadlock. And the most popular guy for the top job is in jail. Imran Khan is barred from running for office for 5 years. He claims his corruption sentence was politically motivated. Khan supporters took to the streets over the weekend, this time peacefully. That's what the former Prime Minister requested in a recording before being taken away. He knew his arrest was coming. His brief arrest over the same case in May had sparked deadly violence. A crackdown followed. Thousands of PTI supporters were jailed. Some still are. Others were released and defected from the party. Zulfi Bukhari is a member of Khan's party. You left Pakistan before the violence and crackdown in May. Can you explain the mass defections from your party and why you and your family are still abroad?
Well, as far as it goes, for me, I had left 2-3 weeks prior for some work for 5 days. And then Imran Khan had called me back to hold a procession back in Pakistan. But when I got to Dubai, he was arrested the next day. So mine was a coincidence. And now I can't go back because there's arrest warrants. And I know I won't make it past the airport. So until elections are announced and the official dates are given, there's no point of going and being arrested because I'm the advisor to international media and lobbying and everything. As far as defections in the party, this is a notion they're trying to create. The defections in the party, if you compare it to maybe 700 MPs that we have, MNAs and MPs combined in all the assemblies, not even 5% have defected. They've just taken a few that weren't really with Imran Khan from the very beginning. They were just with him for his popularity. And either they've, pressurized them via family or they pressurized them via some of their own antics, which gets used against them. So there hasn't really been any defections, not even 4 or 5% out of the 700-800 members.
When you talk about pressure, are you talking about pressure from the military?
Well, it's the pressure that's coming has come from obviously deep state. It's also come from the current PDM government. They're arresting family members. They're like for my house in Islamabad, they've sealed it completely. They're going into homes and ransacking them. They're taking their brothers or their sisters who have nothing to do with politics. Don't forget, we have 13,000 people in prison at the moment. And most of them aren't even part of politics or have done anything, anything ever politically. So unfortunately, this is the crackdown that we're facing with PTI, but it's only making Imran Khan more popular, as the last night's mayor election in KP stated.
Okay, the fact is, though, that Khan is also sitting in jail instead of taking to the streets again. But last time that he took to the streets, things didn't go well, and Khan hasn't managed to take the struggle as an opposition leader to Parliament. Why not that path?
At the time, we didn't want to sit part of a parliament which we felt, was done by the back door, horse trading. It was in our mind and in everyone's mind, in the public's mind, an illegal parliament, the way that it was constituted. We did have power in Punjab and in KP. There were two opinions within our party that should we dissolve them or not. The chairman made the final call that he wanted to dissolve them. And the theory behind it was that it's general elections time anyways. Let's dissolve these assemblies and call for early elections by a month or two. We must remember our only struggle throughout this entire time, and the only call that Imran Khan had, is to have free and fair elections. And that's all he's been asking for even now. Imran Khan being in prison, being treated inhumanely is one thing, but his popularity is soaring from strength to strength. As I said, last night's election for the mayor candidate in KP, PTI won overwhelmingly, despite polling being stopped for 15 minutes and all of a sudden a party getting about 6,000 extra votes. We still managed to absolutely win by thousands and thousands of votes.
So you'd argue he is still popular and his party is not a spent force?
His party is completely intact. Like I said, you can barely count even 30 people on your fingertips that have left. Imran Khan's strength isn't the people in his party, it's the people that give them the votes, it's the masses. And they're absolutely 100% with him. And after his arrest, I would say even more so.
The people did see him as capable of transforming the country, but that would involve transforming the military. Is that what the problem is here?
Well, we had a very good relationship. Imran Khan had a very good relationship with the military. The military is a reality in our country. The only difference that's happened in the last few years is that there's another reality, and it's Imran Khan for the time being. And it's not because I'm saying that I'm part of his party, but anyone who the masses choose or the people of Pakistan choose in this overwhelming fashion becomes a reality. If Imran Khan stands for elections today and is allowed, and his party is not clamped down on further, he'll win these elections by 2/3. It's imperative for the country. The only way for the country to move forward is if the army, the armed forces, and the democratically elected government, by public demand, work hand in hand. Without that, you will always see instability, whichever way it is.
Great to get your take. Zulfi Bukhari, a member of the PTI party of Imran Khan, who started serving a 3-year sentence for corruption. Thank you.